Hi and welcome back. In the previous video we've created entities. Entities are all the predefined words we want to read from user string as extra parameters. You saw that entities can be system entities, user-defined entities, and developer-defined entities. In this video I'll show you how to get parameters from input string with the help of entities. Okay, we've created an entity called course with a list of all my courses. Let's create a demo intent that will get the course name from the user input. I'll add a new intent. First, we need to name it. I'll call it simply Learn Courses. Okay? And now we can start with training phrases. The first one I'll add is I want to get your course about actions on Google. And woohoo! Did you see that? Dialogflow recognized that this was the entity. It suggested it for us. And it already named the parameter course. We could rename the parameter name if we wanted. It does not have to be the same name as the entity is. I don't mind having the same name. So I'll leave the parameter as is, that is course. And you can see it is already here in the list of parameters. I'll add a few more training phrases. The next one will be, I want to learn JavaScript. And again, JavaScript was recognized. And another one, teach me about Google Assistant apps. Okay, this time it recognized Google Assistant. And with this one I want to make a change. I'll select all three words, that is Google Assistant apps. And this whole string will be course parameter. Okay, just a few more. I want a course about chatbots. Like this. And one more so Dialogflow can easily recognize user input. Another. I want to learn about JavaScript. Okay, here in parameters we see that it will read parameters name from entity course. Great. Now all that I need is add a response and I'll write, sure, here is the link. I will not write the link. Why? Well, since we need to get the right link to the course user wanted. Oi oi, what can we do now? How will we get it? Don't worry. Remember I told you that we're going to build a backend app. Well, this is exactly why we need a backend app. Based on the course user will ask for, we'll search for the right link in the backend app. But be patient. First save this intent. Up here. Training will begin in the background. Okay. Now we can go and try the intent up here in the try me now. Go and write, teach me about Google Assistant apps. And woohoo, here we have the response. And it also recognized the parameter, it's Google Assistant. That is cool. Now let me show you something. Now I'll write this to the try it now. I want to learn about actions on Google and enter. And again, the parameter name is again Google Assistant. That is because actions on Google is just a synonym for what we defined as Google Assistant. Cool, huh? Our app will always get the same name of the course, so we don't have to have all the synonyms. So what will our app get anyway? Click the diagnostic info. Our app will receive this JSON string. As you can see, under query result is the query text. That is the input from the user. And right after that we have parameters. This way our app will know what parameters have been collected. Then what is important here is also this property, all required params present. If we set our parameters to be required, Then this flag would tell us if user provided all the parameters. We'll be doing this in one of the future videos, where we'll collect data from the user and save it to database. The next thing our app will use is fulfillment message. Here all the messages will be listed. Remember, both can reply with more than one message. Okay? And finally, if we would have added an action, that would also be seen here. So okay, in this video you learned how to get parameters from user input. And you've also learned how the response from Dialogflow will look like. Before we move forward, let me just show you something you might be interested in. And that is pre-built agents. Yes, Dialogflow already has some agents, that is modules with predefined intents for us. We'll look at them in the future video. See you soon, bye bye!